I was not prepared for how difficult months 3 to 4 postpartum would be. I always assumed like the first 2 months would be the hardest, and in some ways they were, but months 3 to 4 have also been hard in different ways that I was not expecting. First of all, I've had mastitis twice in the past month, which is just awful and draining and frustrating. The babies are eating a lot more, but because I've had mastitis, my supply has dropped, so I've been stressed about my supply, which the whole milk supply discussion, that honestly deserves a video of its own, but anxiety about my supply and how much I've been producing is something that I didn't expect because I was always fine with supplementation. From the get-go, I assumed we would have to supplement, but for some reason, seeing a supply drop after having mastitis and just the anxiety of a supply drop is a lot more than I expected. Also, postpartum hair loss, another thing that I thought I was prepared for, but has also been a lot harder than I expected. My hair is coming out in clumps in the shower. Jake says he can't tell, it's not noticeable, but I can just feel how thin it's getting. I'm just finding like hair all over the house, and it's just enough to like set you over the edge. I feel like if my hair keeps falling out at this rate, I'm gonna be bald in like 2 months. But yeah, that's also been so much fun. I feel like my postpartum anxiety is at a peak right now. I think it's for a few reasons. I think it's because it's flu, COVID, RSV season, and I'm terrified of my babies getting sick. But also, like, I'm sleeping more through the night, so I have energy now to be anxious. The first 2 months, I was totally in survival mode, and I remember thinking to myself, like, oh, I'm not really having any postpartum anxiety. This is great. Well, now I look back, and I'm like, I was in survival mode. I did not have energy to be anxious about anything. Now I feel like I have energy to be anxious. So I feel like my anxiety has like peaked. But also this past month with the babies has just been like so much fun. They're awake a lot more. They're smiling. They're giggling. So it's been filled with a lot of good stuff too. But all this other stuff I just was not mentally prepared for. I think experiencing all of this while also like going back to work and trying to like reestablish a new routine has just been very overwhelming and felt like a lot. Yeah, I was not prepared for like months 3 to 4 postpartum.